Nah, I'm kidding. This isn't that heavy. Alright guys, welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars 2015 set review starting right now. Alright guys, we have the Slave 1. This is the Ultimate Collector Series version. We've gotten two other, maybe three versions, I believe. No, two, well, an original, like, older one and a newer one back in 2010, and now we have this one right here. This was kind of an unexpected Ultimate Collector Series set that we got, but it's very awesome, and it's definitely, any hardcore Star Wars fan should get this set, not only because it's the classic Slave 1, but because we finally get Boba Fett with arm printing. And I know that sounds like, what? It's just some printing on his arm, some more detail there. But for those of you who don't know, the Cloud City Boba Fett, the Cloud City LEGO set that came out in 2003, which has arm printing, is one of the most expensive and hardest to get figures, next to like getting the Chrome C-3PO. It's just up there. And it's been one of the most valuable figures, and they finally gave us a Boba Fett with that arm printing again since that 2003 Cloud City set in this set, so it's very special because of that. But that's not only the only exclusive minifigure. We also get the Bespin Guard, and then we get some other pretty rare-ish figures. So, you know, the figures are great. The set, I've been told, is really hard to build and takes time, but I'm going to see if I can't do it within 2 hours. We're going to do a time lapse, and that's going to be pretty exciting. My goal is definitely going to be 2 hours, and I'm going to time myself just how long it's going to take to build this set. Doesn't look too hard, but you know, I could be second guessing myself right now. Anyhow, Slave 1, it's ages 14 plus. I don't really care about that. 7506 is the number, and it has 1,996 pieces. So that's pretty 1996. That kind of looks funny to me. But yeah, I love the art on this box. This is really nice looking. Love the way it looks. I really like the whole, like, the new way of doing the box art with this little symbol down here and the really classic Star Wars logo and the nice art on the box. They did this with the Sandcrawler this year, and I really like where they're going with this. So definitely looking really cool. Really like the set. Back. I don't know. This is going to be an exciting build. I don't know, all that dark red. I'm excited. I'm excited to build this set. This looks like an interesting set. Looks like there's probably a lot of building. I've been told it's a hard build, so I'm going to see if it's a hard build and let you guys know. So, and then after that, we'll take the in-depth look, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on the set, guys. And this is the last set, technically, for the 2015 Winter Wave of Star Wars. So that's pretty cool. Well, guys, I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to go ahead and build this bad boy right now. Alright guys, so this is the Slave 1 built, and man, this is an awesome set, guys. I am really pumped to show this to you. But as you can see, this set is so big when it's in its vertical position on the stand. You can see that it's so big that in fact my studio isn't big enough to handle it. And there's the microphone right there. So yeah, as you can see, the Slave 1 is so big that my studio kind of can't even fit it. But when I put it flat down, it will handle it. But I'll show that in just a minute. First, guys, I'm going to show you the minifigures, and yeah, so we'll go ahead and zoom in, and we'll go ahead and move this over a little bit. And come over here, and I'll show you the minifigures. So first up, we have the Bespin Guard. Get zoomed up a little more for you guys. Alright, so as you guys can see, new figure. However, the head print right here, we've gotten this head before, I believe, in the Sith Troopers Battle Pack and also the Indoor Forest Rebels Battle Pack. So, not the newest figure with the head. But this is a brand new torso print, very nice. Show you, it's a metallic printing, so it looks very cool. Turn the figure around, we have some back printing. And then he also has this blue hat, which kind of looks silly, but looks kind of nice at the same time. So that is the Bespin Guard, guys. Next we have Han Solo, and the box doesn't say he's a new figure, but I think his face is new. I know the torso isn't, but I think the face is new. We may have gotten him before in maybe the playset Jango Fett with that same face, but I can't recall. But yeah, here he is. He's got a double-sided face. Take the hair off, and there's his like squinted face. Turn it around, and he has his like normal sort of grinny face. No back printing on his torso, only a front torso printing. So yeah. And then also, here is the Han Solo Carbonite piece right here. Go ahead and so as you can see, there's detail on the sides there. And details on the other side as well. So very cool piece, and what's neat is there's pegs right here that you can put Han Solo and attach him to it, like so. So that's Han Solo in the Carbonite. Second to last figure, guys, we have is just a regular Stormtrooper. Now what's special about this Stormtrooper is the fact that we only got him in this set and also the Imperial Star Destroyer. So that makes him a pretty exclusive and hard to get figure, considering he only comes in pretty exclusive and hard to get sets, and they're pretty pricey sets on the same note. Take the helmet off, you'll see he has just a regular Clone Trooper face. He's got that nice leg printing, new torso print. Considering, well, it's not really, this is not a new figure, but it's different than the other Stormtroopers we got in the past. There's the back of him, looks very nice. Definitely like the helmet print, probably the most of this Stormtrooper. Really like the way that looks, and yeah. Now I saved the best for last, and that is going to be Boba Fett himself, the main baddie for the Jango Fett Slave 1. That crude, very awesome, sexy bounty hunter that we all know to be Jango Fett. Not Jango Fett, Boba Fett. Did I say Jango Fett? Gosh darn, Boba Fett. Nah, Boba Fett's way sexier than Jango Fett is. But yeah, anyhow. As you can see, excellent minifigure. Not just for being Boba Fett, but also that side arm printing, which is really cool to have. It's really exciting to see that. Get that focused, and I'll actually zoom in a little. Nope, can't zoom in any more than that. But yeah, very nice printing, and it's on both arms as well. So let me go ahead and show you that his face right there. Really smirky face. I guess he knows because he's that cool. But I guess that's what gets him. His cockiness is what gets him sucked into the Sarlacc pit. Has that sand green jetpack. But I'll go ahead and show you all the torso printing. So as you can see, very, very nice printing on him. There is some more arm printing. So very nice. Love the designs on that. There is the back torso print as well. And there's that arm print again. So very nice printing. Love Boba Fett. Here's his special like cloth. As you can see, it's printed. Some printed design on it. Love that. I'll go ahead and assemble the minifigure back. It's got that sand green jetpack, as you can see here. So that's very nice. And put his head back on, and his helmet, and yeah. So there's that sand green helmet we all know and love. Turn it around for you guys. And then here is his blaster weapon. Pretty simple. It's I wish there would be a special molded piece for his weapon to make it a lot cooler, but I guess that's what we get. And then you get his little antenna up here. Also, special note: you get these. You get a full thing of like clone trooper armor with Boba Fett. So you know, if you want to gear him out in clone trooper armor, then you can most certainly do that. But yeah, really cool figure. Love this Boba Fett minifigure. This version exclusive to this set, like that. Looks very nice, and that's Boba Fett. Alright, now on to the awesome set itself, the Slave 1. It's awesome. It really, really is. I'm really excited to show you guys this. So, yeah, here it is. You can't even see it because it's so freaking big. But, yeah, that's what it looks like in stand version. And I'll show you how it comes off the stand and comes on the stand. That'll be the next thing I show you. So, turn it around. You'll see that the stand is just holding on these little pegs right here, and then this kind of grips down here. You can kind of see that. And I'll go ahead and take it off, and you'll see how that works. Trying to do this on camera is a little more difficult. Alright, there we go. This set's very heavy, so I'm going to put it down. But yeah, there it is. There's the Slave 1. Awesome set. Love it. It is a beautiful vehicle. Absolutely. LEGO did an amazing job designing this set and making it look exactly like the Slave 1. Beautiful set. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Here is the stand that you get. Here is the little stand with the you know, all the information about the set. Kind of blinked on me, but you can pause the video right now and read it if you want to. Anyhow, pretty simple stand as it comes. What's funny is on the box it shows a different version of the stand when you actually get a different version when you build it. So, kind of a little fun fact there. Onto the Slave 1 itself, you can just see how much detail there is going on here. It's just a beautiful vehicle. Go and zoom in, let you see all this. It's really nice looking. Now, while we're at the back right here, zoomed in, right here is where the Han Solo carbonite goes in. What I mean there is if you just push this up, grab it by that handle, push it up, you see that there is a little hook right there. And what you're gonna do, it's kind of hard to do for me since the camera's holding me back, but you just snap it up in there and you push it back down, and there we go. Now the carbonite is in there. Taking zoom out a little bit there for you guys. You can see some more detail right here. The turrets are free to move, so you can move them itself. It's not connected to any other mechanism, so they just kind of move and they just stand there in whatever position you move them to be. Have a lot of sand green and dark green going on. The colors are perfect for this set. Really is nice. There are some side features, like this right here kind of comes out, and there's this little like missile launcher right here. You can see that right here. And then the other side kind of does the same thing, but I think it is, yes, it's like a machine gun turret on this side. So, oh boy, there we go. You can see what that looks like. Sorry, this is sorry if I get it out of frame or anything like that, guys. This is a very big set, so excuse me for being a little difficult with getting it all on camera. Really, this is it's really kind of amazing how big of a set this is for 200 bucks, and it is definitely a long build, but man, this thing looks great. There are some stickers to it. There's stickers here and over here. There's some stickers right here. There's one sticker on this side, and then the most stickers you're going to put is right here in the front of the ship. Now, the control panel area, all you do is just pull this off like that. Now there's some stickers on here on the panel. There's also some Lego in here as well. Here is the control panel, and this moves by itself. It isn't connected to these, to the actual like air fins or whatever these are called, the flaps or whatever. They're not this is freely connected, so you can, and it's also, it'll stay in position whenever you put it in. So if you want to put it in flight mode, you have to do it yourself and then put the windshield back on. And if you want it to be in like landing mode, you have to push it back down again yourself. Now, taking a look at the actual cockpit, zoom in here, you'll see there's a control panel here, and there's some sticker control panels. Let me show you before my autofocus kind of goes crazy. There's some sticker control panels there, right here and here. And then you'll also see there's some printed control panels right here and right here. But yeah. So you'll also notice Boba Fett comes with an extra, there we go, an extra gun. You get a second one of these, and you can put both guns actually on this side, and there's an extra space right here to put his other gun. And if you want to see what Boba Fett himself looks like in here, I'll go ahead and show you guys. You don't have to take backpack or the cloth off. They're all crap. I gotta turn this thing upside down. There we go. Alrighty. That gun you gotta be careful with. Make sure that piece on it doesn't break. Again, I really wish they would make one big molded piece for the Slave one, but I've yet to do that. Alright, well, I'm going to leave the gun out, just to be for review purposes. Anyhow, Boba Fett, put him in here, like that. That's what he looks like. And then there's this little thing right here, you can just lean back in. And again, you can just turn it, like that. Can make like a rocking chair with them. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Oh crap, I'm gonna throw it. Okay. Little inner kid of me in there. some nice detail right here. But yeah, that's his cockpit. Again, he fits really well in there. And again, this just slides in like that, and that's pretty much it. So that's pretty straightforward to the Slave 1. But yeah, really nice looking set. Love the way it looks. Now, turning it on its bottom, it's kind of hard to show for the review. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that. This is very hard to show right now. But as you can see, there's you know, the firing stuff, the engines, a lot of detail going on here. Very nice looking. There's these little trans studs here. That's actually what the very heavy set. Doesn't look. It's a lot heavier than it looks. The trans studs right there. They're there to make the set actually like look like it's floating on the ground. That's what I read from the instruction booklet from the manual. So kind of a little neat little tidbit there. Again, as you can see, some really nice detail, especially on these wings right here. LEGO did an awesome job capturing that stuff, and I'm really quite impressed with the overall set. So very big sets, very heavy. There it is next to its stand. And here it is next to a minifigure. The minifigure is very small. Now, fun fact about the set is that it's actually minifigure scale. This is exactly the minifigures to this set that's actual scale. It's 1:1, so that's pretty cool. Really awesome looking Slave 1, guys. Love the way it looks. The sand green, all the colors really mix well, and it really looks like an awesome set. So really like it. And guys, I'm gonna spend a little bit just explaining how cool this set is here on the final thought. So let me explain to you just how great of a set this is. Alright guys, so we have the Ultimate Collector's Slave 1 built, and definitely, as you can see here, we took the in-depth look, but now you can really see next to me that this thing is huge. A lot bigger than I thought it was, and man, this is a great LEGO Star Wars set. At first, when I saw when I heard the announcement that they were going to make a Slave 1 in LEGO form, I was like, I don't know. And then when the pictures came out for this set, I was like, well, it looks kind of cool. And then now that I've built it and seen it and really experienced the set, I have to say this is probably up there with my top favorite Ultimate Collector's sets. This is a really great set, actually, guys. The build took me about 3.5 hours, so I wasn't able to do it in the 2 hours I wanted to do. But 3 to 3.5 hours, I think it was right between then. So not too long, but that's for an experienced builder. You know, I bet a lot of Legos. So I'm probably on average is 4 to 5 hours for a semi-regular Lego builder. Anyhow, I really like the color tones. The sand green, the dark green, the light gray, the dark red. They all, and a little bit of yellow here and there, and the dark gray. It really, there's a good flow going on, I guess you could say, color-wise. And I really like it, and it really looks like the Slave 1. And then on top of that, I love the detail on the back of the set. This right here is just awesome. And these the wings, everything here was extremely well done. A very well made set. It doesn't break or anything. A lot of Ultimate Collector sets will break on you. This set is actually very sturdy. And I'm really impressed how they're able to make a lot of these curves and make it really look like the Slave 1. Like, this is a very impressive model, and I think you guys, if you decide to buy this, I really think you're going to be happy with it. Because first of all, the Slave 1's an extremely iconic Star Wars vehicle. It's just as iconic as a Imperial Star Destroyer and X-Wing. It's just that it's pretty much up there, and of course the Millennium Falcon. You know, you got any Star Wars fan knows what this vehicle is, and I like that. So I'm really glad LEGO chose to make the Slave 1 like this. And we've actually seen the Slave one in the prequels too, so you've seen it throughout Star Wars, not just in the original trilogy, but also the prequels. Even though that Slave one was a little different than this one, it still technically is the same ship, so that's very cool. Again, LEGO did an amazing job designing it. I love the way this thing looks. It's huge, it's fun, I like it. It is a really awesome set. Like, I was expecting a good set. I got an amazing set. So that is really sweet. Now, cool thing is the instruction booklet here. They have this like kind of just like the Ultimate Collector Sandcrawler. They have like an intro to, like, you know, some backgrounds on the Slave one and whatnot. But what caught my eye, I read through the Q&A with the designer of this Slave one. This guy right here. There's a Q&A page here in the instruction booklet. I went ahead and read through all this, and I actually learned some pretty interesting things about this set. And first of all, the designer who made this wasn't actually part of the LEGO Star Wars team. He's been working for LEGO. He's been a LEGO designer for 6 years, but it wasn't till I think he said not this summer, but the previous summer. So that's summer of 2013. He got asked to start working on this model. So, and he was from another part of the LEGO team. He wasn't actually part of the LEGO Star Wars team. So that's kind of interesting that the designer wasn't actually a full, like, he loves Star Wars. He mentions in here he's a huge Star Wars fan. So he loved being part of it, but he wasn't actually part of the direct LEGO Star Wars team. So I found that kind of interesting. Thought that might interest you guys. Some other things I learned about this set during this Q&A page is also the fact that the designer says he first sketched the model out on LEGO Digital Designer. It's LDD, for those of you who don't know. And I was like, really? You don't actually just start putting bricks together? He explained that he likes the electronic, especially for a set like this big, he likes doing something on the computer. And he said he spent about a week on LDD creating something on the computer first. Then when he liked that, he'd start making the brick build version, the actual model, and start prototyping from there. And then after he started prototyping, it took him 3 months of prototyping and all kinds of different internal design challenges, because getting a model like this sturdy and looking this good at the same time is a very tricky thing, and on top of that, having all the features to it. So really big props to the designer for doing all that. Now, a neat little thing also is on this the stand right here. There's I believe some type of error on it, so that's kind of funny. LEGO has yet to see if we'll send out a new sticker for that. And then also, I believe this piece right here, he explained that this windshield piece is specifically, now this mold has been in other sets, but has never been in trans clear like this. So that is exclusive to this LEGO set, he explained. Also, there's dark red colors, sand green colors, and dark green colors, he said, of new element colors that are only exclusive to this set. So another neat little thing. So there's exclusive color elements exclusive to this set. A lot of exclusives. But yeah. Alright, now on to my experience with the build, and I have to say that this was a hard build, but wasn't as hard as some may say. So I didn't have too much trouble. I think it was 13 bags, and definitely the first part, this red part, is the most time consuming, because there's a lot of technique going on here that you don't see. Like, there's a lot more to the internal structure than you might see right now. So I kind of was expecting that, but I didn't know it was going to be as much as it was. And then I love the fact, going back to the back, just this designing right here is excellent, and then it really, really is an awesome job. Also, something I learned from the instruction, that Q&A thing in the instruction manual, is this set is, in fact, 1-to-1 minifigure scale. So this is exactly how big the Slave one is with minifigures, these guys right here. So the actual Jango Fett Slave one that we got back in 2010, the play set, is not minifigure scale. this one is. So that's kind of cool. I like things when they're minifigure scale. So that's really cool, actually. Well, this set is awesome. I love it, guys. I think $200 is definitely worth this set. Not only for the set itself, but you get Boba Fett, a new version with that special arm printing. He also has this new cloth with some printing on that as well. The new Bespin, what is he, a Bespin guard, I believe? Let's see here. Yes, he's a Bespin guard. He's exclusive to this set alone. I believe this is a sort of new Han Solo. And then we've gotten this before. And the Stormtrooper, this version of the Stormtrooper is actually kind of rare. It only came in the new Imperial Star Destroyer playset. So it's only in this set as well as that. So it is a pretty rare figure. Also, guys, I have the original, well, not the original, but the 2010 Slave one, and I just want to show you. This is size difference next to them. So as you can see, this one is huge compared to the Slave one set. And it really, wow, you know, seeing them next to each other, this one's kind of way better. This one definitely, you know, captures the look decently, but wow, they did a good job on the Slave one. Now, I really want to show you the back of the Slave one compared to the back of the original. Now, to be fair, I took some of the trans out. I think I used that for my own reasons, for my own parts, but as you can see, very bland compared to this one right here. So, and then, you know, look at the wing size right there. They're just like, just wow. Just wow. It doesn't even compare. So, as you can see, this is truly an awesome set, even compared to the playset here. And it is actually very, I think you guys saw me just a minute ago, you can see it's pretty easy to hold. I tend to use both hands. You can use one hand, but, you know, spend $200 in the set. I'd rather not break it. Also, the stand is pretty easy. There's like these little holes. You put these things, grab into there, and then the other part just kind of grips onto it. It's very easy to put it on the stand. Previous Ultimate Collector Series stands have been a bit difficult to put the model on. This one has probably got to be the easiest, and it definitely captures the look of the Slave one at the same time. So again, excellent job to that designer who made this set. Awesome. So guys, for the rating scale, I know I'm putting it over the Slave one, but for the rating scale, super awesome, guys. This is a super awesome Ultimate Collector set. I didn't think I was going to like this set this much. But now seeing it, now building it, now seeing the figures, and really experiencing the set, I really have to let you guys pass on. I have to pass on that experience to you guys. I really think this is an awesome set to get. Sadly, Christmas just came, so you know this would be a great Christmas gift for Christmas 2015. But if you got $200 and you love Star Wars, this is a set you won't regret getting. I promise you. It's a fun build. It is a challenge, but it's not too long. It took me 3.5 hours again. And then, you know, it's got some features to it. You know, these things come out right here and such. And, you know, it does everything the Slave one needs to do. And then, of course, that thing right here. So, and it comes with excellent minifigures, some of which are exclusive only to the set. So that's a key thing. Compared to the X-Wing, I think that was the last UCS set, I believe. No, actually, it was the Sandcrawler, but comparing this $200 Slave one compared to the $200 X-Wing, absolutely buy this set. The X-Wing I didn't even think came with minifigures, so this is an awesome set. You won't regret it, guys. So super awesome for the rating, because it is a super awesome Ultimate Collector set. It is right at that 2,000 pieces for that $200, so you're definitely getting a good deal. Definitely, you're not going to regret paying full retail price for this. This thing's huge. It is an awesome display piece, and also you can use this for your mocks. I like that feature, how it's minifigure scale and all that, so you can put this in like maybe at a Cloud City mock if you want to make it that. So it's not just one of those sets where you can just, it's like not like the Ultimate Collector's Millennium Falcon where you have to just set it on a shelf and you really can't use it. This one has some playability to it, so I like that, and it isn't like completely put it on the stand and be done with it. That's a great aspect about this set. So guys, that's going to be it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked my review style, and if you really enjoyed the video, definitely hit the subscribe button. But other than that, guys, I did reviews on all of the 2015 LEGO Star Wars sets. Check that out below by clicking my channel link, Solid Brix Studios, and you can check out all those videos down below. Well, guys, that's going to be it. Awesome set right here. I highly recommend it. Absolutely. If you are a hardcore Star Wars fan, you're a hardcore Lego fan, this is a set you have to get. If you're a mild Lego fan and you love Star Wars, this is a have to get. If you like Lego sort of and you like Star Wars sort of, this is probably a great Christmas gift or a birthday gift, but you don't need to get it right away. But for any hardcore Lego fan or any hardcore Star Wars fan, this will not be a regret you make, I promise you. Great set, guys, great set. A lot of value out of this, I promise. That's going to be it, guys. You guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.